What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and I am going through an extremely difficult time right now. I'm not going to go into details here, but those of you all who follow me on Twitter, you already know what's up, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up because over the next week or two, there may be days or even days on end where I don't make videos. So I'm just letting you guys know that now. But I do know that my videos, they help to take your mind off of whatever problems you're going through, and making these videos helps me take my mind off of the problems I'm going through as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about some freaking aliens. As you all know, we've been covering this Las Vegas UFO story for maybe even a week now. I lost track of the days with everything that I got going on right now, but oddly enough, one of the craziest parts about this UFO story is not the fact that the family claims they saw 10-foot aliens in their backyard. No, that is not the craziest part of this story. The craziest part of this story is that the mainstream media for the last few days has been claiming that this family has gone missing. They have been claiming that this family has gone missing without a trace and they're nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, the family's at home making TikTok videos in their front and backyard. So if you ask me, that's the craziest twist in this story. And I'm no longer, and throughout the process of me covering this story, I haven't really been focused on the aliens that this family claims they saw. I've been focused on just the weird stuff happening around the story in general. Like the fact that security cameras were put up around this home. And the Las Vegas Metro Police Department, they claim they didn't do it. But then again, we caught them up in a couple of lies already. So I'm not sure where this story is going. But there's definitely so many layers to this story, like I've talked to you all about before. But after days on end of the mainstream media spreading misinformation about the family that allegedly saw aliens in their backyard, after they claimed this family ran away and was missing and you name it, it took me, other YouTube channels, other TikTokers, it even took the family itself calling out the mainstream media's lies for them to backtrack, and now finally they sent someone to this family's house to talk to them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this clip really quick. Before we do, you hit that thumbs up button, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
First things first, though, I want to go to our Nancy Liu. She's our correspondent. She's live out in front of the home where that 911 call originated, the home where the report was that there were big green men and a big crash out in front. So, Nancy, you had a chance to actually talk to the family members today. They're so skittish. They don't want to go on camera, but you talked to them. What did they say?
Yeah, they refused an interview request, but I did talk to Angel. He is the teenager you hear in that 911 call. I also spoke with his father. I can tell you they are both skittish, they're anxious, and they're scared. And the family is basically in lockdown inside their house. They've shut down. They claim they're being threatened and by people who, are accusing them of engaging in an elaborate hoax, which they deny. They have stuck by their story that something happened in this backyard, that there were creatures out there. And, in talking with people around here, it wasn't just Angel who saw it. His brothers saw it, and his father also came out and saw it. And I, met Angel, I met his father. They seem like reasonable people. He seems like a nice kid, and it seems like a very nice family here. So,
okay,
there you go.
So that's intriguing.
Now, how convenient is that? After they were spreading these lies, they got caught and they got called out. Now, all of a sudden, you can send a reporter to these people's house. And I don't blame that family one bit for not coming on camera and talking to News Nation. Because News Nation has lied about this family for days on end. Why would they trust going on the news? Why? After the news was putting out there that this family had gone missing and was refusing to tell their story, making it look like they were complete liars. And you know, I'm not saying that this family really saw aliens in that backyard, but I don't believe this is a hoax on the family's behalf. I think there's something weird going on here. I'm not ready to tell you that I think that 10-foot aliens were all playing around with their, work equipment or whatever, and their bulldozers and stuff. I'm not saying that, but there's something else to this story. And I do not believe that this family just crafted this whole entire hoax. I do not believe that one bit. That's one thing that I can tell you. But yeah, after they drug this family's name through the mud, basically accused them of lying, claimed they ran away, they finally sent a reporter out there. The family refused to talk on camera, which I don't blame them. But as she said, they are sticking by their story. I feel like if this was something fake, they would have already just came out and said it by now. This family's sticking to their story for a reason. And what I want people to understand here is the possibilities are limitless. Just because this family thought they saw something in their backyard doesn't mean that they did. And just because, even if this family did see something in their backyard, it doesn't mean it was necessarily aliens. Who's to say that they aren't part of some type of scheme right now that the government concocted? Maybe they're part of like a freaking experiment, an experimental program to see how, the general public reacts to the thoughts of aliens and UFOs and stuff like that. I'm not saying that I think that's what is happening here, but the possibilities are limitless. And I do not believe that this family is just holding on to this lie. They have nothing to gain from it. If anything, like she said, they're scared. They're getting threatened. Who's threatening them? And then you got to deal with the fact that they've had law enforcement show up at their house multiple times, but law enforcement is claiming they never went back to that house. So I'm sure this family's spooked out. And I don't know what they got themselves in the middle of, but they damn sure got themselves in the middle of something. Hopefully we are able to find out. But for now, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.